There's so much news, or let's say bad news, floating around, and it's going to get worse because the enemy's got all kinds of plans to distract Christians and people all over the world with all kinds of news flashes. Be that tsunamis, I'm not saying he's doing the tsunamis or the earthquakes, but those things. But there's all kinds of political things, wars, rumors of wars, conspiracies, all kinds of things are happening around the earth to intimidate you and to get your eyes off the Lord. And the Lord wants your eyes on him. And the moment your eyes on the Lord, you have the connection. You lose the connection when you take your eyes off the Lord and you start looking around, trusting in yourself, and which is pride. And then before you know it, you fall, because pride comes just before the fall. So the Lord wants you to keep that connection. So you can basically have the Lord in you. You're born again. You can even be ministering. You can be preaching. You can having a big ministry, and still that connection can be broken. So just because you're ministering, just because you're preaching, doesn't mean you have a connection. The connection is all about one thing: hearing his voice, obeying his voice, listening to his voice, listening to the still small voice of God, and having that connection where he can speak to you and you can hear him. Okay. And that happens when you abide in the word of the Lord. Okay. So connection is effectively your lifeblood of any relationship. Okay. So this is something that if you're married, okay, if you have children and that connection is broken between your children and you don't have their hearts, there's going to be a huge problem in communication. There's going to be a huge problem in rebellion, all kinds of things that happen with your child, and it happens in marriages.